Hey guys, welcome to the conversation piece. I'm your host, Marshall Brown. We're coming to you live today. I'm looking to have some guests to come into the green room today, and we're talking about how this is the season of giving. It's the season of giving. It's all good to receive, but it's also a great blessing to give. So I'm just coming on to you for a few minutes here tonight. Hopefully my guests can come on. Some of them had a few issues going on, and it's okay, but the show must go on, right? The show must go on. But let me tell you guys, even if I'm with you for 5 to 10 minutes, the message is that this is the season of giving, right? We can receive. Receiving is great. Don't block the blessings. Get what you got, God got for you. But at the end of the day, we really need to start giving to our children more. And I'm not talking about material things. I'm talking about spending more time, having conversations, putting down the cell phone. This is the conversation piece. And this conversation is about doing just what we're doing now, sitting on the couch, sitting at the table, having a peaceful conversation. Remember, it's PEACE, peaceful conversation, as we see who we living with. We don't even know who we living with at times. When we watch and all the news and things going on in the community, we don't even know who or we're living with. We got people unaliving people. That's the word they say on the streets. Unaliving people. Our children are getting into relationships we know nothing about. Our spouses are having side pieces and all that kind of stuff because we don't even know who we're living with. We don't sit down to have peaceful conversations to understand who labor among us, right? We're losing our social skills. We don't talk anymore. And then if we do talk, we feel like everybody is offended by what is said. And normally they're offended by the truth because they don't want to change from their ways, right? I'm telling you, I've been there before. I was had a spirit of offense all the time. I always thought that everybody was talking about me or everybody had something to say about what I was doing until I got delivered from the people. When I got delivered from the people, it didn't matter to me anymore. My thing, who talked about me, it was God. Let him matter to me. Let what he says matters to me, right? Because at the end of the day, we can't beat his giving. People can give all day, but we can't beat how much God can give us because he owns everything. Everything is his. We pray wrong. We pray, Lord, give me a new car for Christmas. Lord, give me this for Christmas. Give me that for Christmas. And the thing is that he didn't ask you to ask for things because he owns all things. What he asked you to ask for was a little bit more wisdom, a little patience, a little more kindness, a little joy, a little peace, a little happiness, a little laughter. He actually asked for those things. When you ask for those things, you don't live in this world. You don't. You're in a whole nother dimension. You're in a whole nother level. You're in a whole nother atmosphere because you're not worried about the things of this world because you own everything. All you have to do is ask for it. If you say, Lord, I need help with this, and that, boom, there it is. Right? You sought wisdom to get that. You sought understanding. You sought those things that those spiritual gifts opposed to those material gifts. Because these things pass away. Okay? So, you guys, I'm just, like I said, this is the season to give. To give. I have organizations that need soap. I have a young lady, she's in need of bars of soap right now for the prison ministry. Do you know how they're living in the prisons? And they supposed to get so much money a year, and they not that they deserve to live no lavish life, but they're still humans. They people that made mistakes. A lot of us have made mistakes and we just haven't gotten caught. Right? Some deserve to be there. We got it. I understand it. You do the crime, you do the time. I got it. I have a child that's gone to prison before, so I understand it. I do. But however, the way they treat them and the way they live is not humane in some places. I watched some shows here in Atlanta they showing the Fulton County Police Department. I mean the prisons or jails in Atlanta, and it's horrible. It is horrible, and it shouldn't be like that. Of course, you on punishment or whatever. I got that, but it should be living um un, enough to be living in. That's I don't know. I guess when the homeless people go into the prisons, it really ain't really too much more difference, but they get three hots and a cot. I mean, three hots and a cot, opposed to being out on the streets and maybe a little heat. But the inside there, I think the streets look better inside the jail than inside the jail. I mean, it just doesn't make sense on how they treat them. But however, I do prison ministry. I go in and minister. They wanted me to work for the jail, but yeah, it ain't happening. I can't go in there like that. When they slammed that door, baby, I was so I was outdone. It's like, we really need you, man. We'll pay you so much to go work in the prisons. No, I can't do it. My heart's too big, child. Be in there myself. I'd be gonna open the gate and let the people out. I don't know, but we have to get back. We have to go into those places and minister to those um, homeless. If you have washcloths and socks and blankets, we're looking for those things to take to the streets of Atlanta. We usually do it before it gets really cold, but it stays cold for a while here in Atlanta. So we doing that drive up until February. So we need socks, and we need socks, we need washcloths, we need bath soap, and we need small blankets. Some of them use them for pillows, some of them use them for cover, but we do want to get back to those communities. Then also this weekend, we have a big Christmas fund, a Christmas party. Maximum Impact of Love. They were going to come on today. What happens when love comes to town? So they're having a Christmas party this Saturday. We'll be giving away free haircuts. We'll also be doing free manicures for the girls. Everything is there is free. All you have to do is go to the tent and get prayer. We've already picked all the families that we're going to help. We're going to help over 400 families. We have 400 families going to receive bikes. So each family will receive a bike. And then also they'll receive 2 to 3 gifts to put underneath the tree. And these families have been picked out in the worst neighborhoods in Atlanta. So we've gone to the worst. We'll be shipping them in. We'll be feeding them, entertaining them. Minister, the rapper, he came on earlier on the Antidote show. He's going to be performing, and it's going to be a lot of other guests. So we may not be able to get your kids any gifts, but they can come out and have a great time because we've already picked those children. But they can come out and have a great time. It's enough food for everybody. I trust me, it is. So they can come out to that. That's on Boat Rock Road in Atlanta. We always need volunteers. So if you like to be a volunteer, please get in touch with me. DM me. Okay. Also, we have a lot of jobs. Edge Care 360 is hiring. We need some clinicians, and we're looking for some people for that. Edge Care 360 is mental health with the 7 pillars of life. They talk about how how finances and other things have to do with your mental health. Sometimes we don't look into the finances, the way we eat, our wellness, our spirituality, those things. We don't look into all those things concerning the mental health. So they break that down over there, Edge Care 360. Then also we have at Rose Healthcare. At Rose, they're in need of people to work for them. They have an agency for seniors. So they provide caregiving for seniors. So if anybody in need of a caregiver, please get in touch with at Rose Healthcare. DM me, I'll get you all that information. You have students, male students that play basketball that are really good, that has some film, or however they said, some tapes, some reels of what they doing, and they doing great. They're looking to go to D1 college, or looking to play NBA, or whatever they're looking to. Get in touch with Brown Agency Group. DM me for that information. We can help your athlete out, especially if they are top tier. Then also, If you're on the West Coast and you have behavioral health issues, you can get in touch with me on that. Have connections in that area, in the Las Vegas area. Listen, guys, I'm a plethora of resource. I do a lot of resourcing. A lot of people contact me when they need something. If I don't have it, I will find a way to get it, or I will find somebody who has it. But this is it in return. If I call you and I need help, hey, just extend. Don't hold the card to your chest and don't want me to get ahead or something like it's a race. No, it's called kingdom. Kingdom-minded people know how to barter, know how to exchange goods. That's the way they used to do it back in the day. Okay, we got to get back to the basics, right? Bartering, doing things like that to survive and where we're going right now. But let me tell you this, integrity is everything. Make sure that your integrity is good when you one, use my name, because I don't want it to come back that, oh, I gave you the lead and you didn't treat them right, or they didn't treat you right. I'm gonna have a problem with that. All right, so give me a second. Let me check in on my guests and see if they are still coming on to the show, and we'll be right back right after this.
You sick? Are you tired? Are you feeling down? Well, Marshall Brown will give you a dose of The Antidote Show. Next week, you'll hear from some very special guests coming from across the globe. They'll share their life encounters with you that will change your life the same way it changed theirs. The program, The Antidote Show, will cure you and get rid of all of the negativity of the outside world. The Antidote Show. Get a dose of it.
Hey guys, welcome back. So the Antidote Show is a testimonial show that I also do in the 10 o'clock a.m. On Mondays. And it airs on about 8 different platforms. Outside of Facebook and YouTube, we are on 8 different platforms. So that Antidote Show is just a show of my heart. And I've been doing that show for over 17 years, where we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and our testimony. You know, the enemy comes in to kill, steal, and destroy, but I am come. God has come to give life and life more abundantly. So that's where that show is. And if you'd like to be a guest on that show, please contact me, DM me, Google me, Marshall Brown. Google me, Marshall Brown, and I will get you all the information that you need to be on that show. Okay? Yeah, so I guess my guests aren't coming on today, and that's okay. That program I'm gonna put out their last show, which is really pretty much the same. They do it in the summer times. They do it like 3 times a year in the springtime, for the kids to make sure they eat during the summer. Then they do it again. They have a backpack drive where they give out over 400 backpacks to kids going back to school and make sure they have food in their home and help the community. We were in the Bluff this past summer. And now they're doing the Christmas drive, which will be on Boat Rock Road, at the Maximum Impact facility. And we're just going to go in and have a great time. So if you'd like to be a volunteer, DM me and I'll get you the information so you can come out. I still need barbers. I still need some to do manicures if you'd like to come out. And then we can find other places for you to serve. We are serving food. They're going to be able to eat all day. They're just going to come out and have a great time. So we're looking for over 400 guests, and we usually have over at least 100 volunteers. It'll be a lot of people. So just get in where you fit in. All right. Remember, this is the season to give. Right. Okay. So I'm going to just get off here. I was on here earlier today. Again, if you'd like to be a guest at the conversation piece and you have a group and we like to sit down and have a conversation about something, you're more than welcome to. I'm looking for those conversations. Also, there's a lot of great things that are happening with the Antidote Show and the Conversation piece. We're looking at some great things to happen. I can't say because you look, the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Okay, all right, but God comes to give life more abundantly. Ain't nothing nobody out there can do against what God is getting ready to do for me. All right, so thank you again. Until next time. Again, this is the conversation piece, and I'm Rochelle Brown. God bless you. Have a good night.